Scorpio, what up, though? Welcome, Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message today for the sign of Scorpio, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all have an 8th house as part of our birth chart, and time and energy are fluid, so take what resonates here today and leave the rest for someone else. These readings are timeless as well, family, so whenever you do stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align to your best life, to your highest timeline. Tapping into my Scorpio energy today, I use this Illuminated Earth Oracle deck along with this Keepers of the Light Oracle to help me catch a vibe as I'm connecting with the collective energy. And sheesh, Scorpio. We're at such a major collective pivot point right now, and I'm seeing the same for you. This just feels really deep. I feel like, Scorpio, we're in the midst of a portal. I do feel by Aries season, you're going to feel it, you're going to see it, you're going to know it. I feel like as Pluto shifted into Aquarius with the sun, that was kind of the beginning of the portal. And as we have went through Aquarius season, more of that came online. And as we go through Pisces season, it'll be kind of activating the rest of that, clearing the rest of that, and we'll be fully stepping into this new chapter. I'm seeing a major, major karmic clearing happening for Scorpio right now. We have reincarnation, transient phenomenon, eruption, resistance, and connection. Things, at least through this energy here, things feeling pretty intense for Scorpio right now. And that's really for the whole collective with this evolution card on the bottom as we are ascending in a big way, you guys. The North Node is conjunct Chiron, and I'm pretty sure it still is. But the North Node and Chiron have been doing their little thing. Let's see. So very deep core soul wounds arising at this time. It's, manifesting differently for all of us, but I feel like this is really deep soul work. We were destined to come and experience this, and this is where I've been saying it's really spiritual crunch time. We have Horus with the cosmic gateway here. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. We have the Buddha with increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice, and we have Freya with phases and cycles. This card says there's a beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. And then on the bottom of the Keepers of the Light, we have Master Jesus the Christ with forgiveness. And it says you're on a path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. Scorpio, what I heard and felt when I set the cards down and that card appeared was that some of you are healing very deep parental wounds, generational curses, generational wounds, things with the mother, the father, the lineage right now. So there's a lot of really, and that, Chiron in Aries, the self, this is deep core soul wounding. And depending on where that falls in your chart, it's going to manifest a little bit differently. But you guys, we're all in this together. You always hear me say my favorite Ram Dass quote, we're all just walking each other home, family. But again, spiritual crunch time here for Scorpio right now. And you are closing the doors on some major contracts of your soul's journey. So Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the tarot as we pick it up. I'm going to pray real quick. Scorpio, feel free to join me, and we're going to dive right into this message. Holy, Divine Mother and Father. Ooh, Chariot on the bottom of the double major. Dig that. Chariot, Wheel of Fortune. We'll take it. Holy, Divine Mother and Father, Great Spirit, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my Scorpio family tonight for their highest good. Anything they need to hear anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower my Scorpios, any messages that will bring healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will help Scorpio align with their highest selves, their highest timelines, their best lives, and of course, above all, any messages that will help the Scorpio gang align with divine will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Amen. Ashe. Yeah, some of you are dealing with some deep emotions right now. Some of you definitely healing a mother wound. I see this has not been easy for a lot of the Scorpios. This feels very gritty. The sand, the grit, creating the pearl type energy. So what's the theme of Scorpio's message today, please, Spirit? Dang. Temperance. We have the Knight of Wands, the World, the Moon, you guys. Page of Wands. We have this spiritual growth happening. We have movement, but ultimately the World and the Moon. And I think, I don't know, I feel like Cancer got this same message with the World and the Moon about the ending of this major cycle, about collective completing dark night of the soul, about closing the doors on these old cycles, these insecurities, these fears, about really turning that darkness into light. Scorpio, you're becoming a master alchemist and turning the lead into gold. You have dove into the underworld and pushed through it. You walked straight through it, and now here we are coming out the other side. And, you know, some of y'all deserve an award, straight up. Some of y'all deserve an award. Spirit wants you to know they got your back so heavy. Archangel Gabriel coming through here. Star on the bottom. Aquarian energy. Sag energy. Fixed sign energy. Piscean energy out here. Let's jump into this tarot. Major cycle ending. New cycle beginning. There is this message of patience with the Temperance card coming through and finding that balance. Staying grounded, but staying also rooted into your intuition and your gifts and abilities as well. Following that white rabbit right now, family. Following that white rabbit. What is the message for Scorpio today, please, Spirit? And what is going on at the heart of Scorpio's energy? What's Scorpio's energy, please, Spirit? Temperance again, falling right on top of Temperance. Some of you may be dealing with family or friends to some degree at this time, walking away or moving away from situations, people, relationships that are making you feel like you're not good enough. I feel like, Scorpio, you're realizing your divine worth. You are realizing your worth, and you're walking away from a lot here. And so this is it, where with that reincarnation card is like you're truly walking away from relationships, situations, thought patterns, habits, things like that have been with you for many lifetimes. You're finally, we are finally overcoming, transcending, learning the lessons, integrating in this very auspicious time. I feel like being here on the earth right now says a lot about where you're at spiritually, especially for those of you that are awakening and doing the work. Like, this is really what you came here to do, and you're moving out of this energy, Scorpio, where you're not good enough, or you never have enough, or somebody's making you feel small or less than, or just hurt. You're moving out of that into your golden era. You're moving into your Garden of Eden at this time, Scorpio. You are being divinely guided into your Garden of Eden. Spirit's really emphasizing not stressing what decisions you're going to make at this time. The divine's coming through saying, hey, we are leading you one foot in front of the other into your blessings. Don't overthink it. Don't stress it. And not only that, but this is the 10 of Cups with the 7 and the 3 of Cups. This is you choosing to move into union with your soul tribe, with your soul family, your soulmates, your wish fulfillment, your happiness, your legacy here. So it really just feels like you're trying to get it together and figure out which way to go at this time. And again, there's a lot going on. You're still closing the doors here, but so many doors are opening. It feels really good, Scorpio. What's the challenge for Scorpio right now? Some of y'all are finally starting to see the results of your perseverance and hard work. Yeah, some of you are definitely stressing, leaving something behind or something that you did leave behind. What's the challenge for Scorpio, please, Spirit? Damn. This betrayal, this chaos, this sand, this gritty sand. For some of my Scorpios right now, the challenge seems to be, and okay, this really feels more general, but I see romantic relationships, and for some of you, I see like family, friends, or coworkers. There's people around you that seem to be the challenge right now, where you're like speaking your truth or you're aligning with your truth. Maybe some people don't agree with that or don't like it. There's Libra energy, Piscean energy coming through. Some of you may be having to keep a relationship like secret or on the down low, or you're just kind of falling off the map with this person. So the challenge coming through, Seven of Wands, is Mars and Leo energy, you guys. Everybody's been getting this card lately, and what it really represents is holding your ground, holding your position, drawing that line in the sand, standing up for what you believe in, defending yourself or your position or your voice or something like that, where it's like, I always use the analogy with the Seven of Wands. It's about being at the eye of the storm. Picture being at the eye of the storm, and that storm being kind of the perfect storm. It's a divine storm where the divine's picking you up in the eye of the storm and placing you exactly where you need to be. But during this storm, during this happening, there's a lot flying around. There's a lot spinning around us. Things are being pulled away from us. And what I always say with this Seven of Wands is the best thing that we can do is root down, ground down into the center, into the eye of that storm, and do not reach for anything that is flying around, right? Because that can throw us somewhere far off track, right, so to speak. So it really feels like you're kind of setting yourself free. You're aligning with your truth. You're speaking your truth, or you're at least being illuminated with your truth here. And it feels like you are ready to move toward your blessings. You're ready to set yourself free. You're ready for this beautiful energy here. Let's see. A lot of emotional healing. This is to bring you into this new world, into this new opportunity. This is really to set you on the path of creating your legacy. So let's see what we have incoming for Scorpio. What's incoming for my Scorpios, please, Spirit? You're closing out an old cycle. For some of you, it is a person from the past or a coworker, family. It's somebody that you're going through this dark energy with or about. And what I see incoming is you're kind of putting your foot down. You're not overthinking or overanalyzing anymore. You're really trusting the divine and what is happening, and you're moving on. You're closing the doors. We have the last major arcana of the tarot and the first. So there has been a whole chapter, a whole journey that is done and over with. The book is over, and it's time to write a new book, a new story. So here you are, not overthinking it anymore and stepping through this portal in order to tell this new story, in order to move into this new life, really, to create the life of your dreams. Spirit saying you can dream bigger here. Nothing's impossible. This is your destiny. Karmic balance is coming in hot, and Spirit really wanting you to stand up for yourself and do what you feel is right. Moving silently toward your wish fulfillment, not telling everybody what you have going on or what you have in the works at this time, Scorpio. It's none of their business. What you need to do is take care of yourself, take this opportunity, and trust God, trust Spirit. Empress, what's the advice? What's the advice for Scorpio, please, Spirit? I'm going to shuffle these real quick. As I say that, I look over, I see the star with the chariot on top of it. I must have missed that chariot. Set your intentions, family, and trust that the divine's going to align everything for you. Set those intentions. Get that vision together. Exercising your will. What is the advice for Scorpio? Knight of Wands, Five of Wands. To fight that good fight, you're moving up to the next level. You're pulling your energy away from the situations that are dead, the relationships that are over, the parts of yourself that are no longer serving you, and you're moving in this new direction. Spirit's coming through, giving you all of this new inspiration, this new spark, this new lust for life, and Spirit's saying to take that and run with it. Don't hesitate. Take that sword of clarity and let it do surgery on your reality, family. What's the advice? Putting energy into what's best for you, though, really, because there's a lot that's over with. There's a lot that's ending. Scorpio, there's so much that has happened, and you guys know this. You are the phoenix rising from the ashes. You know, Pluto is the ruler of the underworld. You guys are fighters. You guys are literally spiritual gangsters, and it feels like a cycle's complete, family. Congratulations, you did it. Now you're stepping into your power and creating, man. This is really the next level. I'm seeing directions being given by the divine. Spirit really saying to lighten your load, family. Lighten your load. If there's an action Spirit has been guiding you to take, then do it. These blockages are being removed. For a lot of you, the blockage is the trauma or the pain that you're working through, releasing, forgiving, maybe even working with that Ho'oponopono practice for healing. Ho'oponopono, I think. Ho'oponopono. For those of you that know the spelling and are familiar with the practice, feel free to drop it in the comments below. For our brothers and sisters that are interested in, I'll pin your comment. What's the message for Scorpio? Scorpio, thank y'all for being here, family. Thank y'all for showing up and kicking it with me, with us. Hope this message has made sense for you and helped in some capacity. Message for Scorpio. I think you might have got forgiveness. It's upside down. It's face down, but yep, lost in space. No, you actually got, that was kind of cool how I caught that. You actually got inspiration. So again, I do see that a lot of you are being kind of uploaded with this new, I said lust for life, but this new inspiration, these new ideas, that new album, the new book idea, the new business idea, whatever it may be. Surrender to the divine's plan right now and trust that the obstacles will be removed. If it is a sacred contract, you guys, nothing can stop it. 36, big 9, and then 33. 7 on the bottom. Sometimes in life we lose our way, perhaps falling prey to addictive behaviors, jealousy, comparison, resistance, or fear. This happens especially when we're up-leveling and genuinely changing for the better. A part of us hiding in the vast expansiveness of space wants to sabotage our progress. What did I say? Weren't we talking about imposter syndrome? Was that in the last reading? I feel like we were talking about that. A part of us hiding in the expansive of space wants to sabotage our progress. In the transformation process, our inner world no longer feels safe or inhabitable as we find that our thoughts and beliefs have morphed beyond recognition. You may find yourself adrift in this way right now, unable to focus or determine the next step. You might be tired and simply need to regroup and rest. When you lack direction, the first thing to do is to redirect your perspective of time. Like a newborn baby who needs swaddling to feel safe, you're invited to reduce your life visioning to just the next 24 hours. Anyone can handle living in 24-hour compartments, which allows everything to feel grounded and manageable. We get lost in space when we imagine being swallowed up in the giant vastness of the future with its dark uncertainty, or reflect on how our past has held us captive in a hall of distorted, never-ending mirrors, reminding us of our mistakes and flaws, failures, and losses. Take heart that the simple 24-hour container immediately banishes those two awful eternities away. You'll find your energy and focus restored as you recognize that you were never lost at all. Keep it simple. Right now, conserve your energy and take care of you in basic, fundamental ways, and the world will be right again. So there's something coming up about, okay, so it's like this. Somebody's being guided to start something, to open a business, to start a project, something like that, to take a class, whatever it is. You're being guided to do something, and we're not doing it because of fear. Spirit is really asking us to honor the direction we're being called in, to surrender to it, to trust it. And Spirit's really just like, don't you have more trust for me than that? I know a lot of us don't after the past, after what we've been through, but it's like, this is really big. It feels like that's the reason I'm bringing it up, is because it feels like somebody's being guided to create something, to bring something into this world that is going to have a big impact. Don't be scared, Scorpio. Let's get it. Let's get it. Stand your ground. Speak your truth. Do not be afraid, family. You know, we got your back. The divine has your back. We're not in this alone. Let's grab I definitely want to grab one of these white light oracle cards. I'm going to clear some of these energies. Make sure we're good on time on the camera. Hope everybody's well and in great spirits, you guys. This really is such an auspicious time to be here doing this life thing, doing this earth thing. Honored to be doing it with you beautiful beings. Today's one of those gloomy days, but it's not. It feels almost like it might rain today. It feels like a rainy day where it's like just kicking it in the house, dim light, nothing to do really. That's kind of what the vibes over here today. Big chillin', big chillin'. It's the message for Scorpio. Hope the sun's shining where you're at, or it's all good vibes wherever you're at, Scorpio. And, you know, I've been saying how important, I've been talking to Pisces and letting them know how important their role is at this time as we're going through this portal, and Pisces being the last sign of the zodiac and kind of closest to the divine. And we're all close to the divine. I don't mean that in any type of negative way. Just the last sign, right? Once we get to Pisces, we're back on the other side. And so I want you to know as well, Scorpio, for my 8th house people, my prominent Scorpio placements, your job, we all have, you know, our jobs are all just as important, but think about it. Pisces is the channel to channel this stuff through from the unseen to here. That's kind of the same thing Scorpio does, but Scorpio, your mission here on top of your individual mission is you have to be able to hold that frequency as well. You have to be you've been in war, you've fought the spiritual warfare, you've been to the underworld to be able to fearlessly, gracefully, confidently hold that frequency for the collective right now and show them, you know, we can make it through everything, especially when we stand together, especially when we band together. We can make it through everything, and to empower each other, and, you know, to bring that Plutonian, Martian just force, you know, So I feel like your job is just as important, if not more important to be able to hold that frequency of transformation and ascension here, and to really show the collective that we can make it through everything, right? Anything. What's the message for Scorpio? I'm going to restart this camera too. So we have 27, it's a lot of 9s coming through today, fam. Okay, so we have Aurora of Gamma. It's time to let go of what has been. You are swiftly outgrowing your past, Scorpio. Explore and commit to a spiritual practice that supports your personal transformation so that you can cross the threshold before you now. Embrace your freedom to be creative in your approach rather than doggedly committing yourself to previous ideas or plans. You have the spiritual intelligence necessary to evolve. Continue your healing journey with trust that a positive outcome is imminent. And I just want, before we move on, I've been doing this with all the signs, and I want to get your input too, Scorpio. Feel free to pause the screen if you need to see this card for any longer, but I'd like you to, if you have time and you feel guided, to soak this energy in and let me know down in the comments what downloads you get. What is this energy, this card, saying to you? If this card was your only message, what would it be saying? I immediately see that the world is in your hands. The world is in your palms here, Scorpio, but it's deeper than that, right? What does this say? It's been so dope to get your guys' perspective as we all see through a very different lens. And so it's really been cool to kind of peek through y'all lenses as well. Aurora is the Roman goddess of the dawn and the bringer of light and the initiatrix of a new cycle and chapter in your life. She's the luminous dispeller of darkness, the flickering flame of hope in the heart that can burn to such a radiant holy fire that even the greatest challenges do not cause the soul to turn away in fear. Her presence in a reading signifies a fresh start and the overcoming of an old cycle. Shit, world moon, I'd say so. Let's get it. Gamma waves are high frequency, typically 40 hertz in humans, but extending to higher levels with the hypergamma oscillating at around 100 hertz. Associated with spiritual insight and clarity, pure vision and breakthrough awareness, the gamma state is associated with high-level processing that leads to integration and evolution. With the gamma frequency, we transform knowledge into wisdom through application. We tap into our ability to integrate information, and in doing so are truly healed and transformed. As the world around us becomes increasingly complex, the capacity for superior processing is swiftly becoming necessary for the spiritual, emotional, psychological, and even physical well-being of humanity. There's a strong link between spiritual practices such as meditation and the production of gamma waves. When we experience a heightened state of spiritual awareness, an expansive sense of being, or a powerful connection with the universe or spirit, our brain is in gamma mode. Shifting our gray matter gears into gamma waves can facilitate the breaking up of stagnant modes of thinking and behaving. This is the sacred frequency of evolution. Humans who are stuck in patterns repeat the same stories, the same words, the same thoughts over and over as though on a repeated loop. The soul can begin to wither within such constriction. What is needed is something new and increasingly alive, such as the life-stimulating grace of the encounters with the unfamiliar. Connection to gamma waves can enhance our capacity to embrace the unfamiliar, and through that openness of being, constructive adaptation is enhanced. Our way of being becomes more fluid, responsive, and creative. We engage with our experiences and grow positively through how we respond to what is happening. Aurora of Gamma indicates a shift into a new cycle, but also the growing presence of the light within, which is the creative light of spirit. Tuning into that light opens up options for living soulfully, away from the grip of ignorance, no longer constantly ensnared by the compelling but ultimately fraudulent conjurations of the ego. Her new era is an inner transformation with positive external consequences. Trust in what your inner light is manifesting in your heart and in our world. Trust. Scorpio, in what your inner light is manifesting in your heart and in our world. That means this inspiration, this spark, this drive, this pull that will be coming through to you, into all of us, in the stillness of this portal during these activations, is going to be your soul's work, our soul's work, the seeds that have been planted energetically before we ever incarnated, family. So it really is so exciting right now. So I'm going to read this quick healing process for those of you that wish to tap in with it. It says, settle into a comfortable position and consciously connect with your breath as it flows in and out. When you're ready, close your eyes and relax. Focus on your breath, allowing it to become deeper and slower, perhaps even with a slight pause after inhalation and a slight pause after exhalation. As you relax, the pauses may lengthen. Allow this to be natural and unforced. Your awareness can gently settle within the center of your brain. Let there be a soft light there, glowing, expanding, and bringing a sense of peace, openness, and relaxation into your brain. Rest here for as long as feels good. As your awareness gently settles within the center of your heart, let there be a soft light there, glowing and expanding, and bringing a sense of peace, openness, and relaxation into your heart. Rest here for as long as feels good. Then your awareness gently settles within your lower belly. There's a soft light there, glowing, expanding, and bringing a sense of peace, openness, and relaxation into your stomach, belly, and down to your colon. Rest there for as long as feels good, because these three lights align to that soft bridge of light. These three lights align so that a soft bridge of light can form between them. The bridge rises, connecting the lower body to your heart and your heart to your brain. Let your awareness rest at the top of your head, and let there be light and stillness beneath any activity going on within or around you. Rest there for as long as you wish. When you're ready, bring your awareness back to the outer surfaces of your body and then the flow of your breath. Take as much time as you need to ground yourself and hydrate your body. Then you have completed this healing process. Let's grab a message from Ma before we tap out as well. Let me know how this is resonating for you, or how it's manifesting for you, and let me know what you have in the works over here. I really am geeked over here. It feels like, I guess just to put it simply, a lot of really important projects are going to be in the works here. We're going to see new ways of healing. We're going to see new spaces of people coming together and gathering. We're going to see, and we all have our own unique something to bring to the party, right? So what's the message for Scorpio, Ma? To receive your divine inheritance of blessings and support for sacred fulfillment, certain karmic situations that resonate at a lower frequency need to be cleared. Kuru Kala signifies a time of rapid movement on your path and the freedom to attract what you want and need. Let go of that which does not belong in your world. Release and you shall receive. And we have Blue Tara as well. Blue Tara. Chaos will give way to the higher order of love. So let there be peace in your heart. As Blue Tara looks to her right, gazing toward the future, she sees a vision of your peaceful, protected, and authentically expressive future. You have every right to feel hopeful, happy, and secure in the destiny that is now unfolding for you. Scorpio, gang, big facts. Portal family, this is a major level up, not only for Scorpio, but for this whole collective. So, let's get it. It's time to hold our position, step into our power, and really do the damn thing. So, Scorpio, again, thank you guys for being here. Before we tap out fully, we're going to take a deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will, our intention, our visualization, our imagination to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this prana. Picture it as white or gold light filling your body, filling your aura. Then we're going to pause, hold the breath at the top of the breath and imagine ourselves just glowing as bright as we possibly can. Then as we release, we're going to exhale very forcefully, watching any negativity, any fear, any doubt, any anxiety, any anger, any sadness, any resentment, any blockages or lower frequencies, period. We're going to watch all of that in the form of like black or gray smoke or static leaving us, so the divine can help us to transmute that. So first things first, family, we're going to take a deep, full, complete breath out, completely empty your lungs, clear them, and then we'll get this breath in and fill ourselves with fresh prana, fresh energy. So go ahead and breathe out. Now breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze, Mula Bandha. Lift that energy up your spine. Now pull it down. Lock it into your heart space, Scorpio. Watch yourself glowing bright as you can. And sheesh. Release. Scorpio gang gang. Love and appreciate y'all, family, so much. I hope this message has found everybody well and in great spirits, feeling amazing. And I hope y'all have an absolutely blessed rest of your day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, family, for being here. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.